One day I'm invited and I'm given a wrong brief. I am told I am going to speak to members of a certain circle. It was their member education day. So I prepare for a conversation to the members. And I arrive in that particular place. That was my first circle to handle. I had been looking forward to partnering with circles for a long time. I had written to all circles. I went, downloaded data. When I was just starting, I think my first year after exiting employment, first year of my business, I downloaded the record of all circles. I wrote to them emails telling them who I am and what I'm doing and so on. But now that did not yield anything. So later on, I think 1 year or two later, I get this invitation. And there was someone who was to speak who was not available. So now they called me and they gave me this brief that I was going to speak to the members. So I get on location. I am looking around to see where the members are seated. I can't see the members. Time is moving. The hour appointed has come. I'm just seeing a few people, about 10 thereabout. So I am called to go into a boardroom. Then I get into the boardroom. Everybody comes and settles. And I'm asking the chairman, so where are the members seated? Do you have a hall upstairs or somewhere? That's when it dawns on me that I am ready for a very different thing. So they tell me that they've invited me to speak to the board, to give them strategies on how they're supposed to take, to deal with the challenges that the circle was facing. Now you have already been ushered, you're already inside. And this meeting, they have invited ministry officials who are also here to witness you as you give strategies. You are ready to speak to members. Before I started, the ministry official was very harsh. And she said, we hope you've brought us, because now they didn't know me. I'm a new person here. My name has not gone where it has gone now. And so she says, we hope you have brought us solutions, because we are not here to joke. Those were her words. Very tough looking lady. So I'm wondering, do I run away or do I not? I stand and I decide to make it clear. I apologize that I came prepared for a different thing. The brief I was given was for member education. And that is why I've even been asking where the members are seated, because that is the brief that I was given. Nonetheless, because we are here and I have some knowledge in some of the areas that the circle is dealing with, I will not lack some strategies that will help the circle even as I present. But I also, just because what I had prepared is touching on individuals, and you are individuals as board members, if you as a person is not well taken care of, is not prepared, is not fit in the matters that we are discussing, then your leadership of the corporate entity will also be problematic. So I beseech you to permit me to make my presentation as prepared, but this time round to you as individuals. Then, because I have heard what the challenges of the circle are, I will then give you some strategies if time allows. And they told me, go ahead. And this lady, my eyes are on her. She also begins to write notes. She writes notes, and I'm hammering. I was speaking about personal debt management. And I'm hammering, and it begins to sink. And I'm looking at each of the leaders, and I'm realizing, yes, it's now getting home. At the end of my session, the ministry official stands, and she says, where have you been all these years? And she makes a declaration that all circles in my area of domain will listen to this message. And so every time the circle is organizing for Member Education Day in her area of jurisdiction, she tells them, don't look for a speaker. I already have a speaker. And that's how I started penetrating into the circle space. Had I chickened out, that would not have happened.